Hello, everyone. I am Shundrice Tucker, NLC Twin Cities 2020 Fellow. And first off, thank you to all public school teachers. But just like the cops who killed Philando Castile, Tamir Rice, Breonna Taylor, white teachers profile too and can change your life. Many of us have been victims of racial profiling in our public schools and had no idea. 3 weeks before George Floyd was murdered, I was phone banking for the Minneapolis teacher union election. And after numerous conversations, I came to realize they weren't ready for Black female leadership. And then, just like that, George Floyd was killed, and that was my aha moment about power. All that power white teachers wield in public education over students and teachers of color. And just like cops, they're protected too. Research shows that racial profiling in American public education system operates within the boundaries of accepted normal practices, like tracking discipline and literacy data to predict the future prison population. White females make up 76% of the teaching workforce, and that number hasn't changed since the 70s. But the gaps have widened. So yes, I'm suspicious of white female teachers. Malcolm X said only a fool will let his enemy teach his children. It's not that we don't value education. We mistrust it. We didn't have a hand in designing it, but we will have a hand in abolishing it. Have you seen the graduation disparities or the suspension rates? Do you know who suspended less in public schools nationally? White female students, only 2%. Randy Weingarten, the president of the American Federation of Teachers, admitted that her union's past position was that the member was always right and that the union would do everything in their power to keep that member's job. If 80% of the students in public education are Black, Indigenous, Latinx, Asian, and a mixture of all that, then where are the Black, Indigenous, Latinx, Asian, and mixed teachers? I know there are some cool, white, righteous teachers out there. I talk to plenty of them. And there are also some racist teachers out there who are upholding outdated policies and pedagogies and practices and mindsets. Privilege makes it difficult to see systemic racism. It is said that a teacher touches the lives of 3,000 students in their teaching career. The average teacher is racially illiterate. And now our children are on their way back to school in a post-George Floyd COVID-19 reality. And any child should be able to bring their whole self to school. But Black and brown children have to assimilate into the dominant white learning culture. And Black girls are the most misunderstood grade to grade. And that harmful misunderstanding continues into society. And even Black teachers have expressed that they feel less valued in the profession among their white peers. We don't like to talk about public education in the public, but we must. That's democracy. And just like the cop unions, we need to scrutinize the teacher unions for their complicity in education injustice. So, public schools, stop racially profiling our children. They are not templates, they are growing individuals. And teachers, talk about race and demand teacher diversity. And my fellow leaders, let's be unapologetic in how we reimagine public education in the 21st century. We can have buzzwords and actions listed all day, but it truly starts with self-awareness. That's the clarion call. And then let's campaign, let's defend, let's protest, let's participate. We've found ourselves in a remarkable time and position to lead and make change. My colleague said to me the other day, if we're not interrupting, we're acquiescing. So think about what I said. Thank a teacher, and thank you for listening.